Hi friends, if you're new here, my name is Liz, aka Knife Girl. Welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, then welcome back. We're happy to have you. For this video, I'm going to be doing a review. This is obviously not sponsored. I bought these with my own money. I wanted to try them out and I thought I would let you know what I thought about them. I have been really interested in these particular shoes. I was kind of doing a lot of research and noticing that I wasn't finding a whole lot of reviews about them. So I thought maybe someone else who might be in the same kind of search might be appreciative of, this review and might find this info helpful. So the shoe in question is these. These are the Crocs all-terrain sandals. So if you want to see my review on the Crocs all-terrain sandals, then please keep on watching. Obviously, Crocs are a bit of a controversial shoe just by aesthetics. A lot of people find them ugly. A lot of people think they're cute. In this day and age, they're honestly pretty popular and you'll see them everywhere. I personally, I'm kind of mixed on Crocs just because I do fall into the camp of thinking they're kind of ugly. But I can very much appreciate them for being very functional, especially in the summer. They're kind of half sandal, half shoe. They're waterproof. They're great for the beach and vacation, and they're comfortable and all this and all that. So I can very much appreciate the pros of Crocs and appreciate the reasons and the functionality and the reasons why people choose them as shoes. But I do also think that personally, they're not the cutest. However, I have been looking for a very kind of versatile summer sandal. Slides are very popular this year with like the kind of Birkenstock silhouette style, the two-strap slide sandal. They're very popular this year, so I was looking for a pair, something to be on trend. I also just appreciate a more functional shoe, especially something with a back strap, so you don't have to worry about it falling off your feet all the time. So that's why this shoe was very interesting to me, because this is one of the few sandals that they make at Crocs that has the swinging back strap. They do have some other varieties, like they have, I think, the Mega Crush sandal and a hiking sandal. I think it's called the Hiker Escape. Those are a lot more expensive than this variety, so that's why this kind of appealed to me. Also, those are both kind of a higher platform, which is not really something that I need or really look for, just because I'm already 6 foot and I'm kind of clumsy, so a lot of times a platform will twist my ankle. It happens. I kind of tend to stay away from platforms. This one, the all-terrain sandal, was kind of the only option that I was finding that wasn't a platform. Don't get me wrong, the other sandals by Crocs are super cute. Like the Mega Crush is just ridiculously cute, and I one day would maybe like to try that out. But just for me, for right now, I was looking for something that was more functional than anything. So this was the one I was kind of gravitating to. As you can see, I ended up picking the all black variety, and I actually got these Jibbits. They're not Crocs brand Jibbits. These were just some generic ones that I found on Amazon, but I found these cute little flower ones, and I think they just make the cuteness factor infinitely higher. So I guess let me get into what I thought about this shoe, so maybe you can decide if this is right for you. Now, I do have an issue with Crocs in general if I ever wear them in sport mode, because I guess I should say I do have a pair of your regular standard Crocs, and they are the name brand Crocs, and I do have a couple other pairs of the Light Ride variety, which are also, they're a similar kind of style, and every time I've worn them with in sport mode with the strap down around my ankle, I do get blisters. I don't know if anyone else has that happen, but I think the issue is mostly with their sizing, just because Crocs likes to advertise a lot of their shoes as being extra roomy with a wide fit, but I don't think that they make it as wide as, basically, I guess what the issue is my foot is still too wide for their roomy fit, which to me seems a little silly because I'm sure a lot of other people have really wide feet, and if your roomy shoes are not roomy enough for someone with wide feet, like maybe you need to adjust that. But basically any pair of Crocs that I've ever worn in sport mode has given me blisters, and I think it's just from, it's usually like right here on the inside of my foot from this area rubbing, and unfortunately when I tried these out, these did give me blisters as well. I wore them for a day when I was doing errands, like a lot of walking, like we walked around Costco and went various places, and it was like a good amount of walking. It wasn't like, 10 miles or anything, but it was a good amount of walking, and I did still unfortunately get blisters. I kind of expected to, just based on my previous experience with Crocs. So I'm hoping in the future maybe some moleskin or some blister patches can kind of fix that, or maybe my skin will toughen up and I won't get blisters anymore. But if that's, something to consider, if you've gotten blisters from Crocs in the past, you're most likely going to get blisters from these as well. And the thing is that I never get blisters when I wear them as like in slide mode. It's only when I wear them like in sport mode. So there's just some kind of squeezing or rubbing or something that always gives me blisters. But aside from the blisters, I found these to be extremely comfortable. They're very squishy. They have a lot of cushion. They have like a nice formed footbed, so they're pretty supportive. And I always do enjoy the little bumps on the inside. Overall, these are very comfortable, and I'm going to definitely keep wearing them. Hopefully the blister issue subsides. I think my biggest issue with this particular variety of shoe is I feel like this style of their sandals is obviously more marketed towards masculine folks. They don't offer many cute colors. There's maybe one or two like cute, more feminine, girly colors that they offer, which is obviously not a requisite, but I just think if, a shoe like this, which is kind of more of a unisex thing, I feel like it would make more sense to offer it in more of a variety of colors and less these like khakis and dark grays and camo and stuff like that. I did end up going with the black because I thought it would be a little more versatile and go with more outfits, and I thought like adding gibbets to kind of cutesy it up would really help make it a little more feminine looking, and I think I achieved that. I think these are cute AF. I don't know, I just wish that this exact sandal, because I like the sandal itself, I just wish it came in cuter / more color options, because obviously their clogs come in, the whole variety of rainbow colors, but this one only had maybe 6 or 7 color options, and most of them were frankly a little ugly. That's just my opinion. I don't know, maybe you think differently. To me, I just thought most of the color options were kind of ugly, and then the ones that I thought were actually cute and a little more feminine were sold out, so I ended up going with these black ones. But in terms of versatility, I really do like how versatile they are, because you can use them as slides, as like a dog walking shoe or a beach shoe, or if you're going in and out of the water, you're like traveling, you're taking your shoes on and off and all that. I do appreciate that you can do that with these, or you just need something a little more comfortable and laid back, or you also have the option of putting them into sport mode if you're doing more walking or more physical activity. I do appreciate that they have the adjustable strap, which not all the Crocs do, so I did have to tighten it a little bit because I felt like it was slipping down a little bit, which kind of sucks because it was a little too loose, so I tried to tighten it, but then tightening it still gave me blisters. I don't know, I got blisters either way. I was expecting to get blisters. Yeah, I do really like how versatile these are. That's kind of what I was looking for in a shoe. I wanted something that I could travel with, like I could wear these to the airport as slides, but then also still have them for, other adventures while traveling. I didn't want to necessarily have to be bringing multiple pairs of shoes in my suitcase because a lot of times I travel light and I try to keep things pared down pretty much. Overall, I do really like them. Like I said, I think they're very comfortable. Once I kind of work out the blister issue, whether by just putting moleskin or a band-aid on or something, then I will be entirely satisfied with these. But I think if you're considering these this summer, if you can find them on sale, that would be a good option for you, especially if they kind of introduce new colors and everything. I think I found these on a little bit of sale. They were $33. I think regular price is like $40 to $50. I'm not quite sure, but I think I ended up paying like $30 for these, and I think it was money well spent. I'm pretty happy with these. But if you, like me, take aesthetics more into consideration and you're trying to find something that is a little bit more feminine or cute, I think you can do a lot with the gibbets. I've seen some other pictures online of how people have kind of spruced them up with gibbets, and like I said, these just look so cute with the daisies. They look adorable. So I think don't let that hold you back if that's something you're a little hesitant about. Oh, I guess one thing I forgot to mention, I did actually size up on these. Going back to the issue of Crocs having wonky sizing, I usually wear an 11. 11 is my pretty much standard shoe size, women's, US 11. But I did notice in my other pair of Crocs, even though they do fit, they are still kind of small. So I took a chance and sized up to a woman's 12. And they are a little bit too long from front to back, but I do think that kind of helps with the width issue. So basically what I've determined from this, like trying various Crocs in various sizes, is that their, roominess claim is BS, and their sizing is not very inclusive of people with wide feet, but whatever. I guess my solution is, if you do have wide feet, just do what I do and size up, and then I think you'll be a lot more happy. And honestly, I would probably suggest that with regular Crocs too. Please let me know in the comments if anyone else has wide feet and have noticed this with Crocs. Like, maybe I'm just a freak and maybe I just have super duper wide feet, but I feel like I'm not that weird. I don't know. I think I'm more inclined to believe that they just are not as wide and roomy as they advertise them to be. I guess this is a kind of a short and sweet review. If you have any more questions, please leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. I think I kind of went over everything as best I can. I don't think there's any other things I wanted to talk about. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you in my YouTube community. And with that being said, I'll see you next time, friends. Bye!